actually it's afternoon. I'm about to make myself a little breakfast wrap. I'm so freaking hungry. It's like 12:30. And obviously I've not ate anything. Because I usually don't eat until the afternoon. I feel like there's something wrong with me. I feel like there's honestly something wrong with me because I'm the type of person that I feel like I cannot function, eat, do anything. I can't even turn the camera on unless my house is like somewhat decently picked up. And trust me, I pick up my house every single day, but if there's anything that like just feels out of place, it just makes me uncomfortable, and all I do is just think about what's not picked up. So I just had to do that first. Saint's down for a nap. He obviously had breakfast. I'm just gonna make myself a little breakfast wrap because I want to be able to go downstairs. Honestly, one thing about it, if you ever feel like you just like need like a pick-me-up and like you just need change in your life, take your ass to the gym, okay? Because even though, look, I wish I was more consistent on the gym than I am. One thing about my life in general is that I feel like I want to practice more discipline in just all areas of my life, to be honest. But like today I just woke up like in such a good mood because I've worked out, I believe. Yeah, I worked out yesterday. So today I just woke up in like such a good mood because I worked out yesterday. And today I'm like looking forward to working out as well. So even though I only did like a 12-3-30, I didn't do much. Sometimes I do a 12-3-30 and then I'll lift weights after that too. I just did a 12-3-30 because Saint was just not having it. But either way, it still felt good to, you know, do at least 30 minutes. And today I just woke up in like a much brighter mood because I'm just like looking forward to working out today. So I noticed that when I do work out, the next day I usually am in a much better mood than I was the day before. How cute is my little ponytail look with my little braid out? Looks kind of cute for like a day. Anyways, I just finished making my breakfast. A little spinach and feta wrap. I'm so hungry. I'm having some breakfast so that I can obviously go downstairs and get a little workout in. Also, I've been thinking about whether or not I want to just start uploading daily until the end of the year because Vlogmas is coming up. And although I don't necessarily have like, oh, whatever, I'm not even gonna doubt myself. I want to try to experiment for how long I can try to upload a daily vlog. And one of my main things that I do want to start working on is just being more disciplined about all areas of my life, and the gym and YouTube uploads are one of the two major things that I want to start like just being consistent with even more, because even though I am kind of proud of myself for uploading at least every month on YouTube, I just feel like it's not enough I just feel like it's just not enough, and my channel is not necessarily growing fast or anything. And I'm not complaining, I'm not super complaining, but I just want to be able to like test this channel out a little bit more, push its boundaries a little bit and see how that works out. Like I don't want to stay stagnant and like grow so slowly, like how I've been growing. And sometimes I try. Sometimes I try to make my thumbnails look like everybody else's, but for some reason, I just feel like I don't be hitting the nail on the mark. I don't really let that get to me, because I look at people like, I don't know, for instance, if you guys watch like feminine channels, like Shira7 or like Mina Irfan, these are people that have grown almost to 1 million followers over the course of like 10 plus years. And they don't necessarily have the best thumbnails, but people are clicking and they're making an impact on today's society. Even though thumbnails are important and they do draw attention to your channel, I think I have to just like tell myself that it's okay for me to be like quirky and to be different. And yeah. Okay, so I was like listening to a podcast with Jordan B. Peterson, and listen, I know that there's a lot of people that probably do not agree with the way that he sees the world and the way that he talks about life. I understand that, but I am the type of person that I like to watch things that I don't agree with and things that I do agree with, and I like to, you know, just be able to calculate whether or not I have a bias. So sometimes I watch people who I don't necessarily agree with, and although there are certain things that I see wrong with like Jordan Peterson and how he thinks, there are a lot of things that I do agree with when it comes to his stances. So I was watching a podcast and he was pretty much explaining like how to be successful when it comes to like being an entrepreneur. And one of the interesting things that he did say in that podcast was that people who are creative, their minds are all over the place. And I could not relate more to anything, because I am the type of person that I love to create, but like I am not someone who's extremely organized about like my creative nuances. I'm the type of person that like I'm not necessarily like super disciplined when it comes to my creativity. One of the things that he did say was that when people who are creative, they need someone who's not someone who they need someone by their side who's not a creative, and is more so someone who has an easier time being in a 9-to-5 job. I'm the type of person that I'm not very comfortable being in a 9-to-5 job. However, the structures of the 9-to-5 job are, I believe, so important for a person who is creative and wants to do things on their own schedule, on their own time. You need to be so disciplined when it comes to your creativity that you need to schedule out time, schedule out days. And that's one of the things that I don't think that I've been able to fulfill, even though I want to. I realize that I'm the type of person who needs to be micromanaged in order for me to just like grow my creativity in the most reliable way, you know? So I think that entering this experiment is going to be a little bit challenging, but I want to just be able to just test myself and see what changes I can make within myself or within my channel after. So yeah, I'm like really excited to be able to take on this challenge and see how far we can go with it. I'm having a little yogurt bowl because I still stayed hungry after this morning. It's been a couple hours since I had breakfast, but I'm still kind of hungry. Saint just woke up from his nap. Excuse me, this is not for you. It's not for you. This is not for you, sir. I was waiting for Saint to wake up from his nap so that we can both go downstairs to the gym. But now his dad is here and I'm trying to convince him to go downstairs with me because he's been telling me that he wants to go to the gym for the past few days now, and he's trying to make excuses to not go today. I'm just gonna go by myself. But I just realized that tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I feel like Thanksgiving kind of sneaked up on me this year. I don't know what it is, if it's like just the stage that I'm in life right now, where I don't know. I can't really put my words on it, but I don't know if it's the stage that I'm in right now, but I haven't really been making a huge deal out of holidays. I don't know. I don't really feel any type of way about it, but I know that there's some kind of elephant in the room that I probably am not addressing, and I can't necessarily like putting into words with how I feel. But I can't believe it's gonna be Thanksgiving tomorrow. So I got to the gym. I'm so excited because there's nobody here. And honestly, that rarely happens because this apartment complex is super huge for such a small gym. There's usually people here all the time. So I'm happy I literally locked the door behind me. I'm just hoping that nobody comes in. But I wanna do a 12-3-30. Honestly, a 12-3-30 for me is like a lazy workout. Like yesterday I did a 12-3-30 and I feel like I was gliding through it. So I want to do that first, and then if I have a little bit more energy, then I want to go and lift some weights. But I just know that this is something that will just get me started and just be a little bit easier than just going full on you know, just lifting weights and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I was having second thoughts. Like I low-key didn't even want to come anymore. And this is why I always tell myself that I need to just like come to the gym in the morning, because once it starts hitting like the afternoon, I start to like lose my motivation. So I'm glad I'm here. Let's get to it. A mile and a half, 30 minutes, 12-3-30, done. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sweaty. That feels really good. I literally had to take off my shoes the last 2 minutes of doing this because I have the wrong shoes on and they're hurting my heels. Literally, I need to run this weekend to see if I could just get some running shoes, whichever ones, I don't really care. That way I could just use those for the gym, because my heels were killing me. But I'm so glad I was able to do that. I literally turned on the AC in here as high as I could and I'm still sweating. So I just wanted one thing. I can't wipe my face right now, can I? Let me see. Did I bring any napkins? I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't think I did. One thing I was thinking about while I was on the treadmill is that a lot of the times we talk so much about manifestation, especially nowadays. You know, there's like this manifestation trend going around, and honestly, one of the best ways to manifest is to exercise. When you have stuck energy, whether that be emotionally, whatever, sometimes that sort of like negative energy or whatever is stopping you, or I don't know, kind of like you feel some kind of resistance towards your manifestation, moving your body helps so much to catapult your manifestation faster. It actually aids you into manifesting a lot better, because once you have like energy moved out of your body and you kind of like let all of your, I don't know, like I see it in a way as like shaking myself up in my human body and kind of like letting the salt and pepper out and that be like negative emotions or whatever, and it actually sends you to a place where you're able to think more clearly. And I think it's a huge part of manifesting. So if you feel stuck in any sort of way in your manifestations, I promise you, work out for that day, work out for a week, and I can guarantee you that at the end of that workout, at the end of that week, you're probably going to think differently about your situation. So that's my little 2 cents for the day. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to be a little bit lazy and not lift any weights. The 12:30 felt really good, so I think I'm gonna call it a day for working out. I'm gonna go upstairs and wash my hair. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so I have to wash my hair, let it air dry throughout the night, and then I have to wake up early tomorrow to straighten it. Sainty, Sainty, just running. Good afternoon, y'all. First of all, did I even bring my camera battery? I did because we would have died halfway. Anyways, we're stopped here at a service area in Jersey. We're actually on our way to New York. We're gonna go see Dominic's family because we have limited time, and just going back and forth to 2 different places, having to drive for multiple hours, it's just not worth it. So we just have to pick one place and that will be it. But we're stopped here. He's extremely hungry, so he's getting something to eat. I really don't know what he's gonna eat, what he's getting us to eat, or what he's getting to eat, but we'll see. Whole time he's been annoying me the entire ride home because I just took too long to do my hair and my nails. So he's been fighting me. He's like, we're late because of you, this and this and that. So I'm a little annoyed, but I'm sure everything will be fine. I actually have my hair up and I'll leave it down once we get there because I just want my curls to like be smooth and I don't want my hair to get frizzy. Also, Saint is in the back sleeping, so I just kind of stayed in the car while I wait. I did my makeup in the car. And I feel like it turned out so cute, even though I have no brow product on. I have to still put on mascara, but I feel like it turned out so cute and dewy. So yeah.